My name's Kyle. I play bass in Real Friends. A big mean bear in the forest that never shaves his face. Yeah, there you go. The band started in 2010 with Dave and I, the guitar player. He was in a previous band of mine. He actually played drums, and he just kind of started writing music more for fun. We didn't really have any goals set or anything. Just started writing, and it just kind of clicked. I mean, there's not really any like big crazy story. Just kind of started writing, and the pieces kind of started to fall together over the course of that year. Growing up, I would say I listened to a lot of like Jimmy Eat World, Brand New, Saves the Day, kind of more like I guess like pop punk emo stuff from like that era, which is still like my mainstay in my kind of listening music library. So yeah, really, I would say also a lot of like Midwest emo stuff, like American Football, Promise Ring, took a big role in kind of my influences growing up and playing music. If I could tour with any band, I think I would probably say Brand New, just because I think that they're a band that I've grown up enjoying a lot, and also also a band that I think has evolved through a lot of different changes in the music scene and all that, and I don't know. I would say brand new. I think just always, like I said in the previous question, played a big role in my influences. So it'd be really cool to be on tour with them. I couldn't really believe that. And also, like, we're on tour with Senses Fail right now. Like that's pretty crazy to me too. Like when I was like 15 years old, if you told me that, I'd probably like couldn't stop jumping down from excitement. So, but yeah, I would say brand new. We had been in contact with Buddy, the singer of Senses Fail, and he had just kind of told us that he enjoyed our band, and then he was good friends with our manager, and it just kind of just came up, and they were looking for opening bands, and he enjoys our band, and it just kind of came up like that, just asked, and it was quite an honor. Our guitar player actually was really really excited, and yeah, I think when I told him, I think he had actually cried. So. I don't know. I mean, like, me personally, like, I've toured for a while now, like, and I did Warped Tour in 2010, and that was the best and worst summer of my life, just because it was just like, you basically don't sleep. I mean, like, I got home from that tour, and I couldn't sleep for more than 4 hours. I mean, like, and which ties into your question. I slept in a parking lot in the middle of Detroit on the ground. So, yeah, that was my worst sleeping experience. So, like, I can sleep through anything. Like, I can sleep on anything, through anything. So, it's one of those things that sucks, but when it's all said and done and you build it up, it's kind of a nice thing to ability to have. I guess I could sleep anywhere and I'm cool. Like, everyone's always like, like people in the band, like they're pretty cool about like where we sleep. They don't really care, but I'm just the one. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, cement floor, let's do it, going to sleep. So, but yeah, I would say sleeping in a parking lot in Detroit, sleeping in a couple different parking lots. Detroit though was the worst. I mean, I slept on the ground in Detroit. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's not the safest place to be. So yeah. I actually write like a majority of the lyrics as well in the band. So I would say there's a song that we have called Home for Fall, and it's actually about one of my really good friends who used to who I grew up with, and he lived by me, and we were really good friends and everything, and one day he decided to get up and move to Virginia to live with a 32-year-old woman with 2 kids. And it's kind of a weird like story, but he like left, and I don't know, it was kind of really hard for me to cope with and deal with. And at the same time, I was going through a really bad breakup, and I was like very alone. And that was my best friend at the time, and then he left. You know, like I had a girlfriend, you know, that left, cliche, you know, story, but she left, and then he left, and it was just kind of like I was left alone. And that song is basically about that and just coping with like loneliness and just coping with dealing with someone just leaving, you know. And I think that's really cool because it means a lot to me, but a lot of fans have talked to me and said that it helps them and like it means something to them in a totally different way. So I would say Home for Fall is definitely my favorite. It's a hard question though. I mean, they all mean something to me, but I would say that one is definitely my favorite. For the EP that we just recorded, we're releasing it in June. June 4th, I believe, is the release date, and I have pretty high expectations for it. I mean, I'm really excited about it. You know, we recorded before we left for this tour, so we've been able to listen to it quite a bit and kind of just get a good feel for it. And I'm really excited on it. Like, I'm really stoked. It's 7 songs, which is cool because I know like we get a lot of crap for not releasing full lengths, but I don't know. I'm not ready for that. You know, I don't want to release a full length yet. I want to put a lot of time and effort into that. But I'm expecting, you know, I'm expecting hopefully people to like it. I think it still has the Real Friends vibe. I think we kind of took a little more influence from older pop punk music though, such as The Starting Line, Brand New. I definitely get kind of more of that feel for it, which is awesome. Like, because that's kind of what we are all have built our musical interests around, you know, and kind of what this band was built on, you know, that stuff. So it's kind of more like poppier in that sense, but it still has that like Real Friends vibe, definitely. So, but I'm hoping everyone likes it. So, yeah. If you guys like our band and like what you hear, check us out at realfriendsband.com. And get to our Facebook from there, Twitter, Tumblr, and all that stuff. So, thanks. Just another